Well, good day everybody, and welcome to my channel Whiskey Journey. Today I've got another rum review for you guys, and we're going to be going back to Jamaica, trying out this Hampden right here. This particular Hampden, very interesting. This one was released by independent bottler, the Colours of Rum. They actually introduced or released three different bottles. This particular one is matured solely in a PX or Pedro Jimenez cask, as you can see by the color. And this is, as I say, from the Hampden distillery, fully aged in Europe, so continental aging, and this carries the DOK mark, so the highest estage you can get pretty much. Bottled at 62.9% ABV and 329 bottles only, so quite a chunky, strong spirit, I think. But as you can see by the color, very dark. That's just with 9 months maturation. Price wise, this is priced at 65 euros, so in my opinion very affordable. I mean, it is expensive for a 9-month-old, but I mean, it's a DOK mark. Difficult to get this, difficult to get your hands on this sort of bottle. The other two releases they did was Oloroso, which I've also got, and then a Madeira wine cask maturation. All of them 9 months. I didn't bother with the Madeira cask. I just fancied, I wanted to see what the Oloroso and the PX cask were like. So yeah, quite an extreme bottle. As you can see, I've had a wee bit already. A challenging rum, this one, guys. But let's just get straight into the tasting notes and see what we get on the nose first with this one. Okay, so this is at full strength. I will be adding a little bit of water in a bit. Okay, so onto the nose first, and let's see what we get. Already I can I can smell in the air the esters. It's overpowering, very, very strong. So let's just get onto the nose. Industrial tones, definitely. Almost chemical in a way. There's some sort of industrial, sort of tropical fruit type notes, so some industrial banana. But the PX cask is definitely coming into the mix, so I'm getting notes of licorice, raisins as well, sultanas. Definitely, as I've said, licorice, salted licorice, industrial, engine oil. Quite a dirty profile, but not excessively dirty, if that makes sense. The PX cask seems to have toned it down just a wee bit, but you know straight away that this is still a very high ester Hampden. Sweet and syrupy definitely as well. I'm getting hints of mentholated tones, definitely. Brine, olives, black olives. I mean, even though it is a DOK, I still think that this, personally, I still feel that this is approachable. I mean, this is just an absolutely stunning nose. Even at 9 months, it's just a stunning nose, with lots and lots going on. You could probably just sit and nose this for a while and just take in all the different notes. So on the nose itself, I think that the PX cask has done wonders. Has added the additional sort of syrupy type sweetness with sultanas, raisins, licorice as well. So let's just get into the taste then, see what we get. It's almost like a smoked fish ending, smoky, fishy, with brine, olives. Beautiful sweetness as well. That's just lovely, guys. I mean, up front on the palate, it's not. It is mouth coating, but it's not a thick texture. But up front, definitely greeted with all those notes from the PX Cask. So raisins, raisinate dried fruits, a bit of chocolate, and then you get those kind of industrial tones, engine oil, industrial banana, industrial sort of tropical fruit sweets. It reminds me of cheap sweets I used to eat as a child that my uncle used to give me, and then sort of mid-palate, lots and lots and lots of salted licorice, intense, and then you get that brininess, olives, that smoky sort of feel to it, smoked fish, lots and lots of salt, and in the finish it's just that beautiful sort of licorice, industrial, but sweet, lovely sort of sweet, sweet and syrupy sort of texture that lingers in the finish. That's excellent. Really, really, really good. Alcohol integration, I mean, it's over 60%, 62.9%. I mean, you can feel the alcohol definitely, and a little bit on the palate, but I think the alcohol's integrated quite nicely on this one. Very nicely balanced, this, in my opinion. Definitely a good balance between those PX notes mingling with the Hampden spirit. And I mean, you can still taste this as high ester. You can still taste lots and lots of funk. But it's quite approachable, in my opinion, for a DOK. I mean, this will probably not appeal to most people, but if you're into sort of experimental casks or cask experimentation with Hampden, I think this is a bit of a steal at 65 euros, and it's still available. Right, so let's just see. I've added a few drops of water. Let's see if that changes up the profile at all. I don't think it's going to change it too much. Yeah, so on the nose again, those PX notes come out, so sultanas, licorice. I can actually smell a bit of wood now. Definitely a bit of cigar boxes, perhaps, maybe tobacco, cedarwood. Definitely comes out in the nose now, but obviously never going to overpower that strong Hampden DOK character at all. Tarry, brine, olives, industrial sweets, industrial tropical fruit type nature. Still a beast. Definitely emphasizes more of the wood, in my opinion, which is not a bad thing. It adds a bit of character to this as well. Adds more character, in my opinion. Licorice, lots and lots of licorice. If you like your licorice, I'm sure you'll like this. Right, this is tap dried out now at slightly reduced strength. Very sweet in the finish now. Along with that, lots of salted licorice again, brine and olives, smoky. Again, that's stunning. I think that Adding a little bit of water, you just can't go wrong, in my opinion. And it's full strength and reduced, both excellent. And again, that sort of sweet, syrupy texture and taste comes out in the initial palate. PX Cask influence, some wood, sherry wood. As I said, sweet and syrupy, raisins again, almost dried fruits, but not quite. And then industrial esters, almost a sweet sour kind of influence, a bit of lime, definitely. And then mid palate, all that licorice, lots and lots of salted licorice. Yeah, it's got a very salty finish, love it. Briny olives again, engine oil. And then in the finish, there's lots of those beautiful sweet PX notes that come out. Fantastic, fantastic release. Out of all the DOKs I've got, and I don't have many, I think this is probably one of my favorite ones that I've got. Intense flavors, and certainly not a dram that would appeal to most folk, but if you're interested and you enjoyed that sort of high level ester, I'm sure you'll find a lot to love with this release, guys. And as I said, for 65 euros, I mean, I think that's a bit of a bargain, a bit of a steal. Granted, only 9 months in the cask, but not often you're going to get opportunities to get this sort of spirit for that sort of price, in my opinion. Yeah, I would have thought this was older. I mean, obviously it's youthful, but that finish is lingering, long finish. As I said, it's salted licorice, brine and olives, and it'll probably stick in my mouth for the rest of the day. I don't know if that's good or bad. But anyway, guys, that's my review of this bottle. As I said, still available on the Colours of Rum website, and yeah, in my opinion, well worth the purchase price. I don't think this will be a dram I'll drink every single day. I think it's too intense for that sort of, you know, it's not a daily dram. It's one that you'll pick up. I mean, I have this maybe once every couple of weeks, but always enjoy it when I do have it. I don't think this is something you can just sit and drink. I think you need to actually sit down and pay attention and just on your own and just enjoy it and pick apart all the tasting notes, because this is quite complex for a 9-month-old. Very complex. Okay, guys. Anyway, guys, so yeah, I hope you enjoyed my review, and thank you for sticking with me. And if you enjoy my content as usual, guys, then please like, comment and subscribe to the channel. It's always appreciated. As I said, I do have another DOK, 9-month-old DOK in Oloroso casks. So I'll review that at some stage. I'm not sure if that will be my next one though. Okay. Anyway, guys, take care and have a fantastic day. See you later.